When you hear terms like Warri Federal Constituency 2 or restored constituencies as used by INEC in a recent statement, the key question is what they actually mean in practice. Under Nigeria's constitutional framework, representation is structured across three layers: federal constituencies, state constituencies, and then wards and polling units. Sections 91 and 113 provides that state constituencies be generally structured at about 3 to 4 times the number of federal constituencies within a state. So let's assume Warri contributes one federal constituency unit in this example. That means one federal constituency times 3 would give you 3 state constituencies minimum. One federal constituency times 4 would give you 4 state constituencies maximum. So under this rule, the Warri federal constituency would typically be expected to have more state constituencies for representation at the state assembly. More constituencies, as you know, means more assembly seats, stronger political bargaining power, potential electoral advantage in future elections, and greater access to government projects. Also, when you hear terms like constituency 2, it usually indicates an expansion or a split of an existing constituency, not something entirely new. And this is done in order to improve representation. But here is the political reality of all of this. Small changes in multiplication times 3 times 4 can change who gains more political representation. And Warri becomes a flashpoint due to overlapping ethnic claims, oil bearing community politics, contested community boundaries, disputes over ward allocation history. So when INEC creates constituencies, it's not just mathematics, it becomes a matter of power distribution. The creation or the restoration of constituencies, though structural, does not necessarily translate into political victory, especially for minority groups. Now, the real effects of this reform will only be fully understood when we look at how wards and polling units will be drawn at the end of the day and how communities will experience these changes on ground. So, communities can begin to ask, how will the boundaries be drawn? Will historical realities be considered? Will this affect our political visibility or strength? Are we fairly represented or quietly diluted? How many wards are located to us where communities split across different wards? Where are the polling units located? So you see, the math may be simple, but the meaning is deeply political.